New developments this afternoon in the cyber attack on Sony Pictures. There are reports of widespread internet outages in North Korea in the aftermath of the computer hacking that led to the Christmas cancellation of the movie The Interview. KCAL9's Randy Paige is live in the Satellite Center now with more. Randy.
Lena, we first got word about sporadic internet outages in North Korea over the weekend. Then we were told they got progressively worse, and now we're told there's no internet there at all. North Korea is experiencing a massive internet outage, and one computer expert tells the Associated Press the country's online access is totally down. State Department spokeswoman Marie Harf declined to comment directly on the subject, but offered this.
We aren't going to discuss, publicly operational details about the possible response options or comment on those kind of reports in any way, except to say that as we implement our responses, some will be seen, some may not be seen.
North Korea has denied involvement in the cyber attack on Sony that led the studio to cancel the release of the movie The Interview, but the FBI has concluded Kim Jong-un's regime was behind the attack.
As the FBI and the President and everyone has now made clear, we are confident the North Korean government is responsible for this destructive attack.
Sony canceled the release of the satirical comedy that involves an assassination attempt on Korea's supreme leader Kim Jong-un after threats were made about the safety of theatergoers if the movie was released. Sony said it had no choice because theater owners were refusing to run the movie. Sony first said The Interview would not be released to video on demand, then reversed that position and said it was open to releasing it on some other platform, but couldn't find any video on demand companies willing to take it. But Hollywood Reporter senior reporter Rebecca Sun says at least one online streaming site has offered to provide the movie for download for a fee, and Sony's own Crackle website could also offer the movie.
Sony is saying the right things because they don't want to further anger the creative community that thinks that they have, sort of compromised, their freedom of expression and their sort of artistic integrity. But they're also not offering any specifics in terms of this willingness and every intention to release the film.
And Sun says Sony is particularly sensitive about all of this because the corporate heads of the company are physically based in Tokyo, which is much closer to North Korea than the United States is. Live in the Satellite Center, Randy Paige, KCAL9 News.